Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to read We Are All Wonders by R.J. Palacios. I know I'm not an ordinary kid. Sure, I do ordinary things. I ride a bike. I eat ice cream. I play ball. I just don't look ordinary. I don't look like the other kids. My mom says I'm unique. She says I'm a wonder. My dog Daisy agrees. Some people don't see that I'm a wonder. All they see is how I look different. Sometimes they stare at me, they point or laugh. They even say mean things behind my back, but I can hear them. It hurts my feelings. It hurts Daisy's feelings too. When that happens, I put on my helmet. I put Daisy's helmet on too. And then we blast off. Up, 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 up through the clouds. Across the galaxy. All the way to Pluto. We say hello to old friends. From far away, the Earth looks so small. I can't see any people, but I know they're there. Billions of people. People of all different colors. People who walk and talk differently. People who look different, like me. The Earth is big enough for all kinds of people. I know I can't change the way I look, but maybe, just maybe, people can change the way they see. If they do, they'll see that I'm a wonder. And they'll see that they're a wonder too. We are all wonders. Look with kindness, and you will always find wonder. On the back, we have my favorite line. I know I can't change the way I look, but maybe, just maybe, people can change the way they see. Today's lesson is going to be about how do we see? How do we see ourselves? How do we see others? Part of us changing how we see is being able to not just look and see how we are all wonders, but also being able to recognize how others are feeling. Showing empathy is being able to show that we understand how others are feeling because we know what that feeling is like. And in the beginning of the book, our main character says that he knows that even though he's an ordinary kid that does ordinary things like play ball and eat ice cream and ride a bike, people don't look at him as ordinary because of the way he looks. And one of the things that he does is he pretends to go into outer space, and he uses a strategy to give himself some space from others. And he thinks about how he feels and how he feels about how the earth is a big place for everybody. And he knows that everybody is a wonder, just like he's a wonder. And rather than use some not helpful strategies, he uses some helpful strategies. He puts on his helmet and he gives himself some space and he thinks about how he's feeling. Now, I know that looking at the mood meter, because other kids were staring or pointing and laughing, or even sometimes saying mean things behind his back, even though he could hear them, he is probably feeling sad and lonely. When he's walking with Daisy, he looks sad. Now, because he's not very happy, we know that he's on this side. He's in the red or the blue. But he doesn't look like he's high energy. He looks like he's low energy. He's slunched over. And he just looks like he's sad and lonely. And me being able to change the way I see wouldn't just recognize that he looks different, but it would recognize how he's feeling. I would recognize that he's not feeling happy. And a lot of times when people are doing things that make others have hurt feelings, it's not on purpose. It's we don't realize that our actions are making that other person feel that way. Showing empathy is our ability to know not just how another person is feeling when we see them, but how our actions can affect how other people are feeling. Our main character teaches us a lesson not just about using helpful strategies and not helpful strategies by using some helpful strategies like giving himself some space and thinking about how he feels. And the other thing that I think is very important is positive self-talk. He calls himself a wonder because his mom calls himself a wonder. He knows that his mom is right, that he is a wonder. And he also uses positive talk for others. He doesn't just say, I'm a wonder and no one else. He says we are all wonders. And we all have to look at finding how each one of us is a wonder. And that's why this is such an important book, because it helps us to realize that just because somebody looks different doesn't mean that they are different. In this case, our main character is unique because not two people are all the same, but he's a pretty ordinary kid. And he just wants people to see that he's a pretty ordinary kid. And he has some special qualities, just like every single one of us has special qualities. You have a special quality. I have a special qualities. Your family members have special qualities. And always remember to using positive talk. Think about what are your positive qualities? What are the things that make you special? That sometimes can help us when we're feeling sad and lonely, feel more calm and relaxed. Our main character taught us a lesson about not just looking at what people look like, but also looking at how people are on the inside. That's why this lesson is so important. Because Being able to see how others feel is important. Being able to see how our actions affect others is important. But finding how each and every one of us is special, why, that might be one of the most beautiful things in the world we can do. So, boys and girls, I hope that you look at how everyone around you is special. And I hope that you have a wonderful weekend.